What's up YouTube, it's Louis here, hope you're all well. Today we're looking at Bitcoin on the daily time frame and what crazy turn of events yesterday, honestly. So you can see that we were down here, all the way down here, the bears were completely in power based off the macro world events, you know what I mean? Don't want to go into politics, but yeah, you can see that eventually you've basically held this line of support. We knew that this area was actually this true support and not this wick down here and not this over here, because this is where the build-up of bodies were. You can see you have support here, you had a fake out before confirming it as support, you tried to break out but stayed inside the box as resistance, then support. So we know that this level of 36.3 to 37k is very strong support. We also have this level slightly above us that if we do come down today, it could be a nice level to retest, because it's also lining up with the trend line, but we might not come into it. You're holding this as support, and this is actually a very bullish sign, okay? We can take this as currently a bottom because of the big wicks to the downside. You can see when you got a big wick to the downside here, it was your at least short-term bottom. So I can say that at least if we check the volume, that we do have a short-term bottom, just like here. A little bit more volume than this actual candle over here. So that's positive to see. So because we got volume backing this candle, then we can say that, yeah, in the short term it's support and we should actually start heading up to resistance. Now going ahead, we know that we've got a target out of the broadening falling wedge back at 40,700, but we've also got a target at 41,600, we're just under, because this is the previous wick, like a M patterns neckline basically. Let's go take a look at the 4-hour time frame, look at this a bit clearer. So we knew that we had a fake out, very negative signs, basically telling us that we want to go lower than this low. In the chat yesterday, or the day before, sorry, not yesterday, the day before, we said that if Bitcoin lost this 37.5k low, we're minimal coming down to here. And that was a 2% move, and we had some people in the chat putting about 10x leverage on that and getting around 20% gains. So that's amazing to see. We were trying to get ready for a trade last night, well, last night UK time for me. I put a limit order down here, but you never came back down. So I've closed that limit order. It never entered, but now that I'm up, I can watch the chart. And so if I'm ready to get a buy, if I'm ready, yeah, if I see a buy, I'm going to do it manually rather than wait for a limit order. Because if I put a limit order here and I'm up and it goes straight through it, then I'll be pissed. But if it's happening during my sleep, then I can't do anything about it. So that's why I wasn't too worried about it. But now that I'm up, I'd rather do it manually, so I can see where support is actually being held. But yeah, you can see previously that this line is being held as support with all these taps with the wicks downwards and upwards. So I know that this area is valid. We're also about to get a 4-hour bullish cross with the 12 and the 20. And if price can burst through this, we're coming to the 200, which is also our technical target out of the falling wedge. You can see the next zone above that is this wick. So that's it for Bitcoin today, really, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, smash the like button, click the cat in the bottom right corner. We know what Bitcoin wants to do. As long as it can hold outside of this, or at least find support outside of this, something like that, and we can hold that right now and break the 55, then we should see an impulse to at least 40.7k if this is not a fake out and if this is a valid breakout. And at the moment, let's check the 4-hour with the volume. The breakout here, yes, still got a nice volume, but of course dying down now, getting ready for the next move. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We can say that we're retracing back to this high over here, or let's say we V-shape recovered back to this high. So I'm going to measure from here to there, and you can see your 1.272 is 40,700 and your 1414 is 41,500, exactly on the two lines that we drew. These lines that I drew had nothing to do with the fibs. We've now just used the fibs and they're acting as confluence to the fact that these areas that I've drawn are correct, because the fibs are saying these are valid areas of support and resistance. And of course your technical target is the 1618, right? So sort of this low over here and this resistance over here. However, just because it's a target doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be met. Now, yes, I just told you guys that this could be a short-term bottom on the daily time frame, and we've broken out of this falling wedge on the 4-hour time frame, and we're heading up to here minimal, maybe even higher to the 4 41.5k. But guys, even if you come all the way up to here or here, there's still that risk that we could continue lower, and this move to the upside now could be a bull trap. So please be aware of that. Remember what I've just said as well, that when we come up into this zone, we could just tank and go lower. I think that, yeah, just because of how quickly we've pumped. But another perspective could be we've pumped so well that, yeah, it's a good sign of a bottom. So at least in the short term, we know we're coming up, as long as we can hold this neckline over here as support, or this green box as support. Please click the cat in the bottom right corner, as we've now got, I think, 3 days left to reach 2,000 subscribers. So let's see if we can effing do it, guys. Come on. I'll catch you guys in the next one, and as always, peace.
So guys, these are my crypto packages. Let's bring you over to the one-on-one mentorship, where it's £650 one-off payment. You will get video call lessons with me over a 1 month period. We will do 1 or 2 hour lessons every single day, and you don't need any prior knowledge whatsoever. You can have zero, you can already be an advanced or intermediate trader. My job here is to 10x your learning curve. Everything that I'm teaching you has taken me over 3 years to gather and cost me over £10,000, whether that was good courses, bad courses, mistakes, scams, or whatever it was. It cost me over £10,000 to get all this information that I'm personally teaching you. I also had to pay for my mentor over $2,000 for a 2 hour lesson. So what you're getting for this price is absolutely phenomenal. Now, you also get the 6 hour crypto course included in this price, as well as the Signals chat until the top of the bull market. Now let's move over to the Signals chat. I wouldn't call it Signals. This is just basically a group where I post what I'm personally doing, my thoughts on the market, if I think it's going up or down. So there's daily chart updates, but also, yeah, throughout the day, what I'm thinking, or where I'm buying, where I'm selling, where I'm looking to accumulate, or obviously get out the market. This is what's in the crypto chat, and that's £25 for your first month and £40 onwards. Then we can move over to the 6 hour crypto course. There are over 35 plus videos in this. You don't need any prior knowledge to start. You can be beginner, intermediate, or advanced level trader. My job here is to 10x your learning curve, to make you into that self-sufficient trader, to make you into a trader that doesn't need outsiders' help. Not my help, not any YouTubers' help, or any crappy group chat. So if you're interested in this, you also do get a one-on-one mentorship lesson with me at the end of the course, so you can get any questions answered, so you're clear and you know exactly what to do going forward. If you're interested in any of these packages, then please go to my Twitter at Louis_crypto and literally comment down below and just say, Louis, I'm interested, and I'll personally private message you to see if you qualify for any of these packages. Thank you guys for listening, watching the video. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll catch you in the next one.